And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Leaves it with the back. Can't get him to the ground. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the skins.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot right now inside their conference. They've got to keep playing well.
They'll need 3 yards here on 3rd down to keep this opening drive alive. Here's Underwood to throw. Finds his big tight end. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. There are a few things that just make me happy in life. A great steak, a scrumptious dessert, and a tight end who makes a catch on 3rd down.
If the steak's medium rare, I'm right there with you, Reese. And I'm also there with you on these tight ends on 3rd down, too. Too big for DBs to cover, too fast for linebackers to cover. That guy's a weapon.
That's caught. It's Marshall. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
And you've really seen the evolution of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers. And I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have.
It's a big stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Wolverine. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
But we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing. But then, now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You're going to play man-to-man coverage on him, you're going to leave him on an island. It's not going to turn out well.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Here's James Peoples to begin the drive. Oh, he's got some space. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. And the Nittany Lions move the change to the signature hard-nosed running.
Some Big Ten physicality, some Big Ten running the football. Gotta have it. Gotta start with that when you're in the Big Ten and when you're at Penn State.
To the ground, he's got it again. Makes a stop in the backfield, he'll lose 4.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
He'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. He wants to change this route. Back to throw, it's Beck. Looking for space to the left. Going downfield for the big play. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle. That guy is so
on 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Man, this home crowd was so jacked up, so excited to finally get the football after giving up points on the first drive and having to be quiet. Now they're quiet again. How about the defense coming in here, shutting this crowd up early and doing their job?
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Underwood on the play action. Under fire. And not much going on downfield. He just gets rid of it and moves to play another down.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Running inside, it's Marshall.
I think there's a couple of schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. This offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on third down. Here's Underwood. Makes the grab. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, and a big pickup there.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Michigan! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
Well, he's just running straight down the field. The thing you got to look at there is the velocity on the throw by the quarterback. He didn't lob it. They got it to him quickly, put it on his body. He was able to make the catch and then run it in for a touchdown.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Bringing it out. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as the return is stopped short of the 25. The Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this. Turning it on! Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll ride the hot hand. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He might want another play. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw. It's back. He's going to take a shot. Upstairs to make the catch. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. He knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
The Nittany Lions with the 1st and 10. Got his man out of the backfield. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long.
These guys aren't intimidating. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Just on the edge of the red zone. Goes to 10 from the 21. Looking for a gap. It's Martin. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. It'll be a 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. He's got it on the run. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could hope for. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Here's Peoples. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They go play action, Bryce Underwood. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
They'll go to the ground. There's some room. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
What a nice run there. And from the beginning of time, Michigan football has been synonymous with running the football. You can think back to Tyrone Wheatley, Anthony Thomas, Chris Perry, Hassan Haskins, big physical runners that also had sprinter speed and that could change the game. This dude right here, every time he has the football, he has the ability to go the distance, and that's what makes this Michigan offense so dangerous.
Here comes the heat. He's got him. There he goes. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And the Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to the ground game on the left. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, and an array of possibilities here.
And that was a nice second down run and setting up third and inches. And now it's physical time, right? Like, they know you might run the football. You know you probably want to run the football. How can you be more physical? Sometimes bring some extra bodies, some extra tight ends in. Go to that play that you know is your short yardage play. And this defense has got to be jacked up. And they finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going. But I think it's decision time for this offense. And he's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Fourth down, Underwood. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, with no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense for the 21. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
To the air, it's back. He'll pull it down. Going right and going deep. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
Pretty nice in the defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front four to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there and get it a sack.
Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. He's got it in midfield. He couldn't find much running room there. He did a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. So here comes the Michigan offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
And as he throws, finds a man on the left. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense.
That's a really nice pass. You can see why this guy right here gives the Michigan faithful reason to be optimistic. You know, for years we know Michigan has always been good at running the football, but they've got to be able to throw. They've got to be more consistent making big plays through the air. This guy gives them that chance.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asked to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, the give, looking for room. They got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan!
Man, we know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and field tricks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting the long touchdown.
And the extra point is good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking for room. It's Mark. At the 35, he's loose. Breaks into the open. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Gets the back moving. Off play action on 1st down. Now rolling to the left. Took a shot as he threw. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Looking downfield, it's Beck. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they're after him, and they got him.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Throwing, Underwood. Bringing the heat. Across the 25, he's got room. Slides to the ground, picks up the 1st down, and avoids the hit.
Fantastic job there buying time and then using his speed to go get a huge chunk play. You saw on defense a lot of people in the back end with their heads turned around chasing receivers. It's dangerous. You want to play man coverage. You don't want to keep your eyes on the quarterback. You're going to pay for it. You saw it right there.
Looking to pass. It's Underwood. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Wolverines want to pick up the tempo. To the air on first down. Got the back over the middle. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Firing to the right, complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use a timeout. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Pressure coming. And down he goes. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Not a chance. Missed it. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with the Missouri State Bears, taking on the number 6 team, the Houston Cougars. And it's the Bears, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. And it moves their mark to 6-1 as they continue to play awfully well here in the season's first half. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Finding open areas. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. The run inside. It's Martin. He stopped just short of the 25 at the 24-yard line, but it will be a first down.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down for 38.
And, man, I want to see more of that. Like, I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass. Like, being a little bit more diverse. They've struggled today to find big plays. That's a big one there.
They'll run out of the gun, James Peoples. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Just a little off. Incomplete.
And that's disappointing for this offense. I mean, you talked about it at halftime. Like, we got to come out, start fast. We're trailing. Got to put some drives together, some possessions. And they come out on the first drive and kind of flounder around. This defense is going to have to step up.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Not so fast. You think it's going to be automatic, second and short. They're just going to turn around and hand it off. But how about the penetration up front defensively, shutting that play down?
Yeah, and if your defense wants to be aggressive, well, that's fine. Third and short, I still got fourth down as well, so don't be afraid to be aggressive on those and play action, because defense a lot of times really expects run, and it can take some big shots in man coverage down the field.
You know, when you're handing off to your fullback, oftentimes these guys need some space to work so they can build up a head of steam and get the speed going, but that guy didn't have anywhere to go on that one.
His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. To the air, it's Beck. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Hey, man, this home crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another incompletion, and the clock is...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Shoots it to the left. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
They'll try the right side. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice. stuffing the run on that play right there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Underwood. He makes the grab. These old girders are rocking on 3rd down here at Beaver Stadium. They'll try to power their way ahead. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
The Wolverines looking to convert on 4th down. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. A field goal try would have been a 51-yarder. They'll opt instead to try to move the chains on 4th down. Bryce Underwood to throw for it on 4th. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run. A dangerous cover man and a dangerous return man after the pick as he gets it all the way to the 44-yard line. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
This should be the last play of the quarter. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab, plenty for the 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. On the ground, it's Wallace. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Beck.
I knew he was about to do it.
Got some room in it to the goal
I
line.
knew he was about to do it. I couldn't stop running.
Goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
How about that defense in the backfield, nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Flips it out to the back.
Oh, wow.
Touchdown, Penn State. You thought they were
You're the
done.
outside leverage, man. Why are you going inside?
I love it. Nice play call, nice design. Get the ball
You're
to your
supposed to be
speedster,
out there,
let
huh?
him do the rest. Try to find a way to isolate guys and get matchups, and you did it with your running back, slash receiver there, and he did the rest.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14.
Two scores, try to make a field goal. Yeah. Oh.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone.
We gotta get a score. Right? We gotta put together a drive. Gotta help the defense out. Let's see what he's got. He's controlling the defensive line. I'm on the blitz and line back.
That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here.
Let's pass it up. Good.
The defense got a hand on it.
Tips, deflections, those are such good things for defense. A lot of times they lead to interceptions, big plays. Just try to get
holding something like.
Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Stepping to the right. Going to try to get it himself. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Fakes to grab. Turns it on in midfield. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And if you'd have told this defense that they stuffed this great running back today, they'd have taken it. They'd have been happy, but the offense has still put up production, and they're still in the lead, trying to find a way to finish this one off.
Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. Pulls it on the option. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Yeah, and it's so hard to contain this guy with all those options he has and the experience at the quarterback spot. Nice job by the defense limiting the damage. Didn't give up a huge game.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Underwood trying to cut through the noise. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a one-possession lead. Underwood to throw for it on fourth. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
And how about this offense, man? They put the ball in the hands of the guy they trust the most. Fourth down, need a conversion. You're wanting to salt this clock away. You want this game to end with you guys possessing the football. Big fourth down conversion.
And the Wolverines have this offense rolling. The give as they work on that clock. Maybe some room here. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
The Wolverines back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Snap it to the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football. Run the clock.
Oh, look out. The ball's free.
Oh, my God.
Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that was the biggest play of the game. They've got the lead offensively. They're trying to run this thing out. He coughs it up. The defense jumps on it. All of a sudden, this game has a different feel.
The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. They just got a huge break, and now they need to put this ball into the end zone. A field goal really doesn't help much at this stage. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done.
Great.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Might be calling a hot route. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Fires left. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Third and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. Better get rid of this one quick.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's taking a deep shot and trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
A nice play by this defense, and now you are one play away. Like, you've got the lead. You've got to pin your ears back. You're coming home, and you're playing the pass on this play, and you are trying to end this game right here.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
They just keep firing. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
So now it's second and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to throw, it's Beck. He's going to take off. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
He holds rock, though.
Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
It's the fourth quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need to score badly. We got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
He'll pull it down and run. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use the speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save a hit and just get out of bounds.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Takes the easy one to the back. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. The Nittany Lions in the hurry-up.
Man, I love this guy's toughness. All game long, he's been getting hit. He's been sacked multiple times, and here we are late in the game. He's still staring down the barrel. Gets nailed, but is able to deliver a big completion for his offense.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down.
Got to give this defense tons of credit. How good have they been on the back end in coverage? Just feels like every time this QB has thrown the ball, it's been contested. They haven't given up a lot of yards, and they need to continue to be great in coverage with the lead in this 2-minute situation.
Dropping back, it's Beck. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Rushes on him. And it's a sack. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Zings it complete to the right. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be fourth down from the 23.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Fourth down, gotta have it here. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. Dropping back, it's Beck. Quarterback adapted. Fires to the end zone.
Bossy wide open.
Pass is caught. Touchdown.
It should be a safety right there with him.
Hey, man, I don't know what what they talked about.
Oh my God.
This team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football. But here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense.
Let's go, get out of here.
Right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back.
And I would say this is one of the hardest things to do in football. When you know an onside kick is coming, you're not going to get it very often, but they perform it, and they got a chance to go down the field now and go win this game.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
Well, that's exactly why you practice these 2-minute situations. The quarterback knew exactly where to go. He's trying to work the sideline, save some clock. Great route by the receiver getting open, making the catch, getting out of bounds. And this drive is off to a pretty good start.
So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. They're going to reach for the miracle, a long field goal attempt to win the game or give up a kick 6. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot. Had everything all lined up. Got a good snap, good hold, good kick, but not quite far enough.